Hello everybody, how are you doing? So I'm doing your May the 23rd, 2020 Daily Tarot Card reading. I appreciate you guys visiting my channel. If you like my reading style, feel free to like, subscribe, or comment, okay? So the oracle cards that I have for you are the Ten of Michael. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you, okay? I think that this is a repeating card, okay? So that means that it hadn't fully completed in one day. Okay, so the next card is in the reverse, and it says, well, I'm going to reverse the meaning. Insights that come from maybe a noisy environment, and it's basically telling you to not rest and recover, like work hard, okay? So don't run away from stress, like put in work, I guess, into whatever situation. Okay, so as I stated, the oracle cards sometimes are kind of like a guidance. Maybe it's a message for some people as opposed to the tarot message being a message for others, okay? At the end, maybe I'll check to see if it's relevant for you, okay? So the first tarot card for this reading is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords has to do with gathering information or spying. So in the last reading, what happened was it seemed like there was a message coming from the masculine who could have been the King of Cups, his like employer, HR, something like that, like he had a business meeting. It almost seemed like they gave him a notice of something. It almost seemed like he was going somewhere, like he was going away from the job. Well, when I got the first three cards here, it may clarify it a little bit better. So maybe perhaps they brought him into the office or something like that. Maybe perhaps he's on probation or something. I'm not sure. But like they're gathering information about him. Whatever information they gathered about him, they decide to move forward with, I guess, allowing him to stay in his position of power. Okay, so this is a clarification on whatever message was received on the 22nd of May. Okay, all right, so now we'll get back to the other parts of the reading. Okay, so in regard to our masculine, so the emperor is a person in authority. He could be an Aries. He could be the husband, which is like the King of Cups. Okay. So anyway, so the Six of Pentacles here represents some type of charity. So example, when a husband or a person gets a paycheck, he might have to give out money to certain people. Maybe those offers of charity are going to pay the bills. Maybe they are for whatever other reason. Maybe they have a contract together. So I'm not sure if they move forward to send them his paycheck. So the first message is very iffy. It depends on your specific work situation. This is a general reading. So it seemed like on the 22nd, there was some type of message from the HR or something like that from management to the masculine. And then here, at least he may be getting paid. Okay. And yeah, so another example would be, what if this emperor fellow here is the person who brought in the King of Cups for the interview or whatever lunch date or whatever meeting they had? So he could be paying so it really all depends, okay? So I'm just getting a message, like something about work message, somebody gathering information. Somebody's allowed to move forward to pay someone, okay? Whether that's a spouse getting money from the other spouse to pay bills or whatever the case may be, or the manager of the company paying the employee who might have been, I don't know if under scrutiny or something. It could have been an innocent message. I'm not sure, okay? So that's a long, that's a couple minutes on that topic, okay? Now see, it is clarifying. So the husband is giving charity to his wife, okay? So I guess I gave you guys the many different possibilities for what happened in that office, just so that nobody got the wrong idea and was over worried. You could either get over worried or under worried, okay? So based on I think what I said, you might have been over worried. Anyway, someone's getting paid a paycheck. Now it could be a last paycheck, I'm not sure. Okay? These are tarot readings. It's not used to determine how you handle your employee, and it's not used for the employee to guess what's going to happen at work. It's just the energy, okay? So I don't want you to make assumptions based on these readings, okay? So anyway, so the husband gives some type of money to the wife apparently, I just kind of want to lie. Apparently, they have intimacy. I don't know if it's related to the money. Because technically, I don't know if the Emperor fellow is married to this Queen of Pentacles or if that was his person that he chose to stabilize his imbalanced situation, which could possibly be the case. But it could also be the Queen of Swords who was possibly the Queen of Cups, okay? So so they did have an intimate relationship on that day, I suppose, on the 23rd. And it could be approximately the 23rd. Anyway, so whatever, so say for instance, they're like, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you back. Okay. Whatever that was about, they calmed that down. Okay. And then, so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles here could be, oh, okay. So there's a materialization of something, and it could be motherhood, okay? So it could be, I honestly have no idea what the issue was in the workplace, but for some reason it made me speak a lot, so it might have been something really, really important. With this Chariot card here, you know what I almost, with this Chariot, okay, this Chariot card is a major arcana, okay? And so I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm just picking it up. It's kind of like you had this as the masculine. He had this really, really tense transition. Like it's something that maybe made him nervous. He didn't know what was going to happen. And it's almost like getting his wife pregnant was like, I don't know, a celebration. I know that might sound funny. You guys get what I'm saying, right? It's like you were so stressed out or something was worrying you, and all of a sudden you got over the hump of whatever the major issue was, and all of a sudden a baby was conceived. Okay? But from the feminine's point of view here, this could, you know what? Also, I forgot that this masculine had many women. So I'm giving you many different variations on what could have happened. So say for instance, the masculine gave his wife some financial resources. They were intimate. And then he said, okay, bye-bye. And then he walks out the door. This has to do with like some type of abundance, right? So I think he's thinking his abundance is with his baby's mother. Okay? So that's a bit, is this an abundance of emotional love and support or something? I'm not sure. Is it that this is the relationship he's trying to manifest the most? Okay? So however you want to see that situation. But what it's saying is that from the baby's mother's point of view, I don't know if she's feeling defeated. Was she trying to cause trouble in the relationship between the husband and the wife or something? Let me check the energy on this card. I'm not sure. It almost seems like, hold on 1 second. It almost seems like the energy on this card, because it doesn't even make sense. I'm not sure if the energy on this card is a victory, because I didn't understand why would she feel defeated. I'm going to check it one more time. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but like the masculine got over some type of situation. I don't know what it was about with his work. He, I guess, settled affairs with his wife, left that situation, now is going toward his baby's mother. She's feeling happy, I guess. Okay. So the Strength card here has to do with self-control. Like, was she anxious or something that she had to wait for the masculine and he didn't put her first or something? I'm not really sure. From the Empress's point of view, from his baby's mother's point of view, like if she wanted to move on, she's having a hard time. There's something in regard to the self-control. Maybe perhaps she loves this person, I don't know. But she's feeling like the situation is full of heartbreak and sorrow. Okay. She feels unequally yoked. Maybe she feels like she needs a partner who is there for her because she feels like she has to wait around too long. So she is going to take a leap of faith, okay? Let me see to what. So here we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about a betrayal, okay? So here we have a recovery from feeling defeated. So it's kind of like, I won't say rebound, but it's like she's searching for something that will satisfy her so she's not third party, okay? Okay, she's trying to take a leap of faith, so we have that 2 times. I'm not sure if that energy is weird. Hold on 1 second. The energy has been kind of funny, so sometimes I flip it upright and then sometimes I flip it reverse. Take all these readings with a grain of salt, okay? It's just the energies. Okay, so here we have the 10 of Wands here. Something is a heavy burden. Because from when I touched this card here, I felt like it should have been reversed. She's trying to recover from maybe making a bad decision in the past, if this were reversed, because that's what I felt when I touched the card. Okay, so because maybe it's a heavy burden now, I don't know the explanation. Is it a heavy burden on her household? Because here we have the household in reverse. Like there's this harmony in her household. Maybe perhaps because she's waiting around for someone who's only available sometimes, okay? And she is saying that this is not her wish being fulfilled. It's not her dream come true. This is not what she desires, okay? So here we have the Death card, okay? The Death card is about a transformation. So this means that no longer am I going to play third fiddle, okay? No longer. And so we have the Hanging Man. Like, what do I do next? Okay. So here we have Judgment reverse. Some type of judgment call is being made. Death reversed. And so this is interesting. Like the cards, and this card is giving me a funny feeling too, like it's supposed to be upright. So the Judgment here, I want to use the next card to clarify. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I wonder if the woman would rather be by herself, even if she can't hold her own at the moment. This card could have many meanings. It could be that she has enough financial resources to maintain herself for a certain period of time. I'm not sure. But what I'm just picking up is she kind of would rather be on her own than to be waiting around for someone who's not available all the time, okay? So here she very possibly is getting passionate about her work. And I'm not sure if she's thinking about relationships or if this is only about her work, okay? Beside this Queen of Wands card here, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, okay? So it could be 2 things. It could be, because we just saw her as a single woman, so whatever the case may be with the masculine there, because it seemed like that was the baby's mother, she's saying she doesn't want to be a third party, okay? So she's like, no, I'd rather see myself single than to be tied up in the middle of confusion. So here we have this Queen of Wands here. I said it could be either her work she's getting passionate about, or it could be about a relationship. Like I'm looking to look good so that I can attract someone who will genuinely love and appreciate me and be there for me, okay? So this is either her friend, this Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's either a friend with not such a good financial situation going on. Like it could be good some days and other days maybe not so perfect or not stable. So I think that this is a couple here. So this is the same female, the Empress female, in her passion with her friends here. But the thing about it is that behind them we have this Tower card, okay? So the Tower card here represents the Knight of Wands. So is this her husband, or I'm not sure. She was the baby's mother, so that may not have been her husband. The person in her life that's a Sagittarius, the person in her life that is in and out all the time and not there stably, the person in Emperor energy there, the collaboration between them both. Let me see. I don't know, is toxic, is something from the past, is something she's outgrowing, okay? So the question is this tower about the Emperor, or is this tower about this Knight of Pentacles reversed, okay? So apply that to your situation as you see fit. One of these situations is an illusion, okay? It could be this Knight of Pentacles, since it's following behind this Knight of Pentacles. Let me read it from his perspective, okay? I have to figure out whose perspective I'm reading from. I think it's still the feminine's perspective. Perspective, if I said it correctly. Okay, so it's showing her next to a friend. It could be like, say for instance, like you're a female, you have a friend that's kind of like, you have a friend who is of the same gender of the person you're attracted to, or the type of gender that you're attracted to, right? So her and her friend, that could be close, they could have been in a relationship, he could have been a past lover. So I can't tell who is whom based on this. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. This is the person that's in and out of her life. From his perspective, which I don't think is from his perspective that I'm reading it from. So sorry I'm thrown off a little bit. Anyway, it's saying something is toxic. It's saying either something is past energy, it's toxic. It's saying the having in and out energies in your life is no longer, as a collaborative partner, having a person who's not always there is toxic, is an illusion. So I don't know if that person who is in and out of the female's life, of the Empress's life, or the single woman's life, if it was only about money. Okay, let me make sure. And as I stated, this is either in regard to the Knight of Pentacles or in regard to the King of Cups. So there's so many energies, I can't tell you the name of a person, right? So it's a little bit confusing who it's about. So anyway, something might have been about money. I'm not sure if it's explaining. We have the judgment call made right here. I think it's explaining what the judgment is. The judgment is being single, and I'm not sure how her work life is going right now. Maybe perhaps it's explaining her work life sometime is going on high notes and sometime on low notes as far as finances. And so because of that, the Tower moment is explaining there's an illusion about finances. I don't know why I'm all over the place. Like with this reading, you're getting like 10 different explanations. I don't really know why. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep reading here. There's some type of reunion, okay? Now with the Tower clarification, there was a Devil card showing up. A Devil card could be like an ex-partner. So something is an illusion here about finances. That's either the King of Cups, the Emperor energy, something up above from the 22nd or a couple days before, okay? Something was an illusion in this Empress's life. And so maybe perhaps an ex-partner, maybe, I don't know if she reunites with an ex-partner, but it is to release herself from a contract or something. And she's not getting a new start with an ex-partner. I'm not sure what they met up about, considering the Ten of Pentacles came before the reunion. So she maybe met up with I don't know. So I don't know if this masculine gave her money 2 times or if this is another person. So this party, this Knight of Pentacles reversed, is her friend. It could have been an ex-partner who's still her friend. And so she might have met up with him to get money. Maybe she has children from multiple parties. And so maybe for some reason on the 23rd, she got money from both parties. But there's something here about being released from a contract. Okay? I don't know what that means. I don't know why she was obligated to this Knight of Pentacles. Okay? But maybe perhaps she doesn't want to see him again. And the reason why I'm saying that is because she is Queen of Swords right now. There's something going on between her and her ex-partner who's possibly still her friend. They have some type of fallout or something. And she's like, well, you know what? I don't want anything else from you. I'm not sure how that conversation goes. So anyway, I think that this is separate from that fallout from the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so now she's in Queen of Cups energy once more, and she's looking to invest with someone else. So interestingly enough, if she's the Empress, I'm not sure if she was given charity, or if because the Knight of Pentacles was in the reverse, so he was not maybe bringing her money, she was maybe giving him money. Okay, so right now she's looking to invest elsewhere. And as investing can be your energy, your time, your resources. So here we have the High Priestess reversed. And it's explaining that there's some type of secrets being revealed. It's almost as if it's saying that the person she's letting go of, because she's upset right now, it's like he only wanted her for money or something like that. He wanted her for status, and so she's really probably upset about it. And maybe they got into an argument. So this is kind of explaining why she was Queen of Swords. Like, I put in time, energy, my love, I put it into this situation, and you really didn't want anything from me other than to make a name for yourself. That's the energy I'm picking up there. And so the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. It's like somebody didn't follow their intuition, and this card seems like it's these energies are funny. Give me 1 second. So I kind of have the card in horizontal position right now. The energies are funny right now. Okay, take this card with a grain of salt. It has something to do with either following your intuition or being guarded, okay? Or being defensive. So, okay, it's like there's an argument, and like somebody's kind of trying to either protect their heart, protect their feelings, not share their true feelings on the situation. Whatever the case may be, there's not stability in this situation. So Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed has to do with weakness, okay? And this is from the female's perspective. Like, she's feeling weak because she gave her time and energy into something that wasn't substantial, that didn't have substance. And so she was building her house on a sand foundation. And so it's like, wow, this makes me feel so weak. Like, wow, I wish I would have seen this before. Okay. Some message is going out. Like, they're having a conversation and a message is going out, but it's not being heard. Like, one party is not listening anymore. It could be the feminine because she's upset. She doesn't know whether to follow her intuition, or she doesn't know whether to be guarded or not. So whatever the masculine is saying, so this could be the masculine's energy. Like, I'm trying to speak to you, honey. Can you please listen to me? But then she can't hear what he's saying because whatever was said before hurt so badly. Maybe she can't hear anything else he's saying because it's like maybe she's just done. And so some important news comes to the Queen of Cups. And it has something to do with I don't know if the masculine just takes this stuff and goes elsewhere. So it's like they had a really big blowout, and then all of a sudden, maybe the friend here, the ex partner friend, whoever it is that she was, I don't know if she was living with that person. It almost seems like this Knight of Pentacles reverse was who she was living with. Maybe perhaps he takes his things and goes elsewhere. The reason why I think that is because here we have the Eight of Cups, so he does separate. Okay. So he separates and he's crying because it's like, wow, I wish I would have handled that better. He feels like he wasn't really responsible in the situation, like he didn't play his part properly. Okay, here we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So once again, well, he possibly was unfaithful all along. So basically he's traveling away. He's going to do his thing, which is probably not be faithful. He feels a certain way about it. I'm not sure if he's going to try to make a comeback, and it's not in the nicest way. That's what's maybe on his mind right now. And so I honestly don't know who this is about. I might have to clarify with a different deck of cards. So is this about, because he cried, he said, okay, I messed up. It was because I wasn't responsible. Maybe he's saying it's because I jumped around from person to person. Maybe it's because he was playing mind games, okay? Whatever the case may be, he sees the situation as not having victory, okay? From the Queen of Cups perspective, as I stated, she is Queen of Swords. She's like, I'm done with this. And so it almost seems like on both sides, so I don't know if she was in the middle of two situations, but it seems like she might be done with both of them. I see clearly that she has a fallout with this Knight of Pentacles reverse. So this person whose finances may not have been like salaried, or, you know, there might have been high moments and low moments. So it's an interesting story here. So let me review these cards here to see if they play any relevance. It's saying a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So that does clearly resonate here, okay? At least for the second situation. It really seems like for both. Okay, and then for this one, it was saying insights that come from maybe a noisy environment. There was fighting and other things going on. And it's saying don't run away from stress. So I guess it was saying whatever the issue was, it was going to be confronted on the 23rd. Although it doesn't have to be the 23rd, okay? So basically it's kind of like maybe from the, because this kind of seems like from the female's perspective, most of the reading, it's kind of like she has to put in some work to find herself, to find her way, to get new beginnings. But it seems like she was closing some doors on the 23rd of May, okay? I hope you guys appreciate this reading. If you do, show by liking, subscribing, and sharing, okay? Feel free to visit my channel again. Thank you. Bye-bye.